Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Q&A series where I answer your questions, all with some random gameplay footage in the background, and usually a cup of tea too, but no tea today. I've kind of gone off tea, gotta be honest, dunno. I think I've just been drinking too much coffee, and now when I go back to tea, it tastes like dirty old sink water juice. I don't know, I just don't like it. So instead, I've got some orange juice. Sorry it's been a little while since the last one, but it's kind of been a mixture of me forgetting to check and also just waiting for questions to build up to do an episode. So I think we're there. I'm sorry if it's like really long since you are asked these questions, but hey, at least I'm finally getting round to it. So I'll stop rambling. Also, before I get onto them, if you'd like to leave your own question for a future episode, go to the description of the video, check for a link to a Google form, and there you can put your question and your name, and I will answer it in a future episode, hopefully. No, I will. Okay, on to the first question, and it is from Erin. And it says this: I went back and watched your short LP on Mario Kart, and during one of the episodes you said you were going to fight Weathermaster in real life. So, when are you going to fight him? Or have you done so already? Yeah, those few episodes of Mario Kart I played with the JFS lot. We should do that again. I haven't really played my Switch much. Yes, so I probably said that when I was losing, because I'm not very good at Mario Kart and Weathermaster is actually quite good. So I'm not surprised that I said that. Have I fought him yet? No, I have not fought Weathermaster. He didn't go to the North American meetup last year. There wasn't a meetup this year. Maybe if there's another North American meetup that I go to, or if he fancies coming over here to Europe, to England maybe, then it's on. It's on, Weather. I'm going to whoop your ass. Actually, I probably won't. Maybe we'll do a poker battle instead. We can fight that way with Pokemon, and then I'd still lose. Maybe we just don't fight. Maybe we're nice to each other and we go and have a nice trip around Hyde Park or something. I don't know. Rambling. The answer is no. I have not fought Weathermaster. But thank you for the question. Alright, on to the next one, which is from the Fresh Prince of Lazy Town. And it says, are you really the head of the Quickie Mart? Sadly, I am not. There was a phase not too long ago where I said that in pretty much every video. I think it was every Monkey Island video, because everything would remind me of that scene from The Simpsons. Are you really the head of the Quickie Mart? Really? But no, I don't think I'm enlightened enough to be the head of the Quickie Mart. I need to go back and practice going in some convenience stores and buying some dirty hot dogs or out-of-date stuff. Or maybe trying to hurt some Twinkies. I don't know. But let's move on. Thank you for the question. The next two are from Ryan. His first one is, do you enjoy the replays more as you have a better idea of what you are going in for? And by replays, he means my Let's Replay series, where I go back and I replay a game I've already done before on the channel. So things like Destroy Humans 2 and the Simpsons game. And do I enjoy them more? Maybe. I think I enjoy them more not because I know what's happening or what's going to happen, because usually, even with my original Let's Plays, I tried to practice, I tried to do my research and know what was coming up, so it wasn't just completely blind. But what I do enjoy more is the fact that they usually have better video quality or better commentary in general, because hopefully I've gotten a bit better, I think, maybe. Who knows? But yeah, like playing the Xbox version of, the Xbox 360 version of the Simpsons game was much nicer to look at, and same with the Destroy Humans 2 on PS4, much better. But yeah, I don't really enjoy them more, but I enjoy them in a different way, I suppose. And sometimes it is nice and nostalgic. Not just nostalgic to the game when I was playing it as a kid, but also now nostalgic to when I Let's Played it for the first time. So it's like 2 layers of nostalgia, which is pretty cool. The second question from Ryan is, it's nearly my birthday. Please can you send me a signed card? Would mean the world. Oh no, I feel terrible, because he asked that back in April of this year. Oh, I'm sorry, Ryan. Happy birthday for April back then. I hope you had a lovely day. Yeah, I need to start answering these questions sooner. I would love to have I don't think I would currently accept stuff being sent to me because it'd have to be my actual address, and obviously that's not a smart idea online. And the thing is, I always see PO boxes for YouTubers. Like loads of YouTubers, when they get really, really big and successful, they're always like, "Send me stuff to my PO box," and then they do these big unboxings and get loads of gifts and nice, cool fan art and stuff from their subscribers. I don't really think we have PO boxes here in England. I don't know if that's a thing. It probably is, but I've never seen it. Plus, I'm definitely not big enough to warrant having a PO box. But hey, maybe someday, and you can send me some lovely fan art of Morge and Pam. That'd be nice. In fact, you can send me fan art anyway. Send it to me on Twitter. I'd love to have fan art. Oh my god, it'd just be so good. Anyway, thank you for the question, Ryan. Or questions. On to the next one from Mario Fan 04. What is your favourite and least favourite Simpsons game? I may have answered this one before. I think my favourite Simpsons game has got to be the Simpsons Hit and Run. It's most people's favourite Simpsons game. It's just a classic. So many childhoods were spent playing that game and not finishing it because the last mission was too difficult. But yeah, I think that is my favourite. The Simpsons game, the one I most recently Let's Played, or re-Let's Played, that's also a very good game if you like The Simpsons. But yeah, Hit and Run just beats it, I think. Least favourite? If I'm being honest, it's probably one that I haven't even played. There's some really crappy ones that came out for sort of like the NES really early in the 90s or late 80s. Well, not late 80s because The Simpsons didn't exist. But yeah, early 90s, there was a lot of Simpsons games that were probably quite rubbish. But if we're talking about ones I have played, I think it has to be The Simpsons Skateboarding. Wow, that is a bad game. Ugh, Simpsons Wrestling is pretty bad, but it's okay. Simpsons Road Rage is pretty good. It's a Crazy Taxi rip-off, but it's pretty good. The Simpsons Skateboarding is just terrible. It's like a rip-off Tony Hawk, but bad. Like, really bad. And it makes no sense. Like, why would the Simpsons skateboard? Why would they wrestle still? Anyway, never mind. That's my answer, I think, for those two. Just give me more Simpsons games, so I might have a new favourite at some point in the future. No, they're not going to, are they? Damn you, Fox, and now Disney. Or maybe they will now that Disney owns it. I don't know. Disney aren't very good with games, really. So we'll see. Okay, next one is from Derek. And their question is, have you watched Land Before Time? Do you know the cast? I don't know the cast, but I have watched the film. That's the one with dinosaurs, isn't it? The film. I watched it when I was very, very young. I remember that. I don't really remember much about it, apart from being sad. There's a very sad bit in it. Or maybe there's multiple sad parts, but that's all I really remember when I was young, is that it made me sad. Much like the film The Fox and the Hound. Oh, that made me cry when I was little. It was so sad when they split up. Anyway, that's as much as I can really answer that question, Derek, I'm afraid. I don't know the cast. If there's anything interesting about the cast, you'll have to let me know. But yeah, thank you for the question. On to the next one from Savage Goose. How long are you going to continue doing YouTube for? Are you still enjoying making videos? Well, I am still enjoying it, otherwise I wouldn't do it. It's as simple as that. If I stopped enjoying it, then there'd be no point doing them, because it's not like I make loads of money off it, and it's not like I have a massive subscriber base. That being said, that's not the important part, because it's still, no matter how many subscribers you have, it's still nice to know people are watching your stuff. But I think if I wasn't enjoying it, it would show through in the videos, and I think it wouldn't be very nice to watch. And I wouldn't want to fake it, So yeah, I am still enjoying it. There's definitely like more life stuff that, as you get older, there's more things to worry about, moving out, jobs, relationships, whatever. But so it's not as easy to do as when I was younger and at school still, or university. But I do still enjoy it. How long do I plan to do it for? Until I don't enjoy it, really. Until YouTube goes bust or everyone leaves, or... Yeah, nothing has stopped me so far when I thought it might. There was a few stages where I thought I might stop, or like something would cause me to stop, but it hasn't. So if that hasn't stopped me, I don't think much will. Touch wood. Hopefully I'll keep doing it for a while and you guys keep watching. But yeah, that's pretty much it, really. That's what I usually tend to say in my yearly anniversary videos as well. Just, I'm still enjoying it. I hope you're still enjoying it. And I can't imagine me not doing it because it's my hobby. It's what I do in my spare time. So if I stop doing this, I'd have to get a new one. And I don't know what that would be. Ugh. Going back to model trains. I used to do model trains when I was younger. That was fun. But no, I'll stick with Let's Playing. Okay, on to the next question. Thank you for the question, Savage Goose. The next one is from I don't have a YouTube channel. Well, that's fine. You could have just left your name. But their question is, how often are live streams going to be? And the answer is, there's no clue. I have no schedule. I used to have a schedule for live streams a couple of years ago. Maybe even more than that now. They used to be every 2 weeks on a Saturday, but now things happen too much, too short notice, or things happen and plans get in the way that I can't really have a proper schedule for live streaming. And so now it's just like when I fancy it, which I know isn't as good for people who want to watch because it's just completely random for you. But if you are about, then tune in, do the bell, hit that bell because then you'll get a notification that I'm live streaming. And also, I tend to put the archives up of live streams afterwards, so even if you do miss it, you could watch it that way. But I do understand that's kind of missing the whole point of a live stream because you don't get to interact. But yeah, you should definitely try and make it because there's some nice chatting. That's what I love most about doing them, is just talking to you guys and all the weird and wonderful conversations that crop up in the live chat. So yeah, no set schedule, but just stay tuned, I guess. Okay, we are just racing through these questions. That's good. The next one is from Savage Goose again. Are you ever going to do a live stream where you play games with your fans, e.g. GTA 5 Online or Minecraft Hypixel minigames? Oh, I haven't done Hypixel in ages. Yeah, I did used to stream that, didn't I? Well, I'm going to rule out GTA 5 Online straight away because I've given up all hope with GTA 5 Online. I really, really dislike playing it. Only because, not the actual game. The actual game's fine. It's good fun doing all the racetracks and the different modes, whatever. But the amount of time it takes waiting in lobbies and loading screens, that stupid shot where you're in the cloud looking down. So yeah, I've just given up with that. But Minecraft Hypixel, that is a good shout. I do enjoy some of the games. Oh, Pixel Painter, I love that. It's just like Pictionary. Yeah, I should do that, shouldn't I? Maybe sometime soon. That'd be quite nice. I'm sure some of the guys in the JFS would like to do some Hypixel as well, so yeah, I'll keep that in mind, for sure. Okay, on to the next question, again from Ryan. What was your deep hatred of the name Mr. Muckluckable? I remember you starting every video with, I hate my name, during the first Simpsons game LP. Yeah, I really don't like the name Mr. Muckluckable. It's just it sounds stupid, it's a stupid name, it's too long. I don't like having Mr. in my name. It's like I'm a Mr. Man or something. Or yeah, ugh. But the reason why, and I've said it before, I'll say it again, the reason why it had to be that is because originally I just wanted it to be Muckluck, like it is now. That's my internet name. Everyone has an internet name. But YouTube wouldn't let me have that because it was already taken, so then I had to keep on adding stuff to it. Well, I say I had to keep adding stuff. Google at the time would, and maybe it still does this, it adds on bits to a YouTube channel to make it available. So it started to put Mr. So it was Mr. Muckluck, but that was taken as well. Or then it started to add on Able at the end. So then it was Mr. Muckluckable, and then suddenly I was left with Mr. Muckluckable, and I think I was just so tired of trying to work out what to change it to. I was like, oh, screw it, yeah, done, and didn't really think about it very much. And then I had about 5 years, no longer than that, 6 years of having it as Mr. Muckluckable on YouTube. Oh, what a mistake. I should have just had that as the YouTube name, but had the branding as something else, but I wasn't that smart back then. Silly old me, or silly young me. So yeah, that's the reason why I don't like it. It's just a silly name. Muckluck I think is better because it's short, it kind of rolls off the tongue, you've got that rhyming aspect to it, and yeah, it's not immediately sort of taken by everything else. If you Google Muckluck, yeah, you get the weird boot, like the weird fur boot or something, but generally I'm kind of near the top results, which is what you want. You want a good SEO, so search engine optimization. So I'm much happier with what it is now, what I always wanted it to be. Okay, on to the next question. Wow, it's just flip-flopping between Ryan and Savage Goose, because the next one is from Savage Goose again, and it is, make more Simpsons Cahoots, or just put your old ones on and make a live stream. It was so fun. Well, that wasn't a question, but never mind, I'm only joking. Yeah, I did enjoy those Simpsons quizzes. I've actually still got them. Funnily enough, I logged into Kahoot only a couple weeks ago, because I just wondered if they were still there, if my account was still up, and they are. And I suppose the good thing now is that because that was so long ago, I forgot the questions, and I'm sure you guys have forgot the questions and the answers as well. So it might be worth putting them back up and then just reusing those. That being said, I also had a plan recently to do another Simpsons quiz, and I don't want to spoil it, but I just managed to get hold of something that would make for a really interesting quiz. And also, I noticed that Twitch now has this quiz plugin, so you can do actual interactive quizzes where the audience can click in real time on Twitch and not have to do it through Kahoot. So I've seen Ashens do that now on Twitch quite a lot. So I might even go back to Twitch and try that plugin, because that looked pretty neat as well. So yeah, there will be a future with Simpsons quizzes. I just need to find a time and a good spot to do a live stream. So again, stay tuned. It will happen at some point. I swear. Maybe. Okay. Next question is from Thomas Hazelden. In fact, next 3 questions are from Thomas. Let's blitz through these then. Will you ever do a 1.14 single player series on Minecraft? I don't think I am. I really can't see myself doing a single player Minecraft now. FTB was fun because it had the modded aspect and there was different things and there was stuff I didn't know. And yeah, there was some really cool stuff you could do with that mod. But just doing a vanilla Minecraft single player, I need to play multiplayer now, having been on the JFS for so long. And I mean, I don't even have that much time to play JFS anymore either, so I don't think I'd have much time for single player. I can see why people like single player more sometimes, because you just, I don't know, it's more sort of neat and complete and everything you do is you. But that's kind of the reason why I don't like it. I like going on a server and making things that other people can see and interact with, and you can go and see other builds. So for now, I'm going to say there's probably not much chance of a single player Minecraft. Unless there was some massive overhaul or some amazing... Ooh! Tell a lie, there might be one... It's not a single player 1.14, but it is an adventure map I've seen that looked amazing. You might have already seen it. It's by a YouTube channel called the Flu Network, and it's a Hogwarts, Arrival at Hogwarts adventure map. And oh my god, I'll link the video in the description, or put it on screen. It is amazing the things you can do with Minecraft adventure maps. It really is. Holy moly. So yeah, I might play that when it comes out, but there's no word on a release date yet. Okay, next one from Thomas is, what feature on Minecraft would you like, or would you get rid of, and why? There are many things in Minecraft that annoy me, or that I don't really understand why they implemented it, but I think the one that's just utterly pointless to me, especially playing on a multiplayer server, is not elytras. I really love elytras. I meant to say phantoms. Phantoms are just stupid. It's like, what's wrong with staying up in the night? I really don't get it. Sometimes you want to experience Minecraft in the night time, and I know it only happens after a few days of staying awake. And I guess it's like, oh, you know, you got to be realistic. You got to sleep sometimes. But come on, Minecraft is not a realistic game. You can hold like a crap ton of stone in your bag. So why even add in that bit of reality to it? It's just silly, and then it's just annoying because then you get swooped on. And yeah, I don't like phantoms. They don't really seem to add much to the game, and if anything, they take away. So I would get rid of them. And the stupid thing is that phantoms were a community voted thing. So, you know, they put 4 mobs out for us to choose from, and everyone voted for bloody phantoms. There were some really cool sea monsters and stuff, but no, phantoms it is. Pfft. Whatever. Okay, last question from Thomas is, do you watch any other Minecraft YouTubers? And if so, who? Well, not as many as I used to. I used to watch a lot of Minecraft, the group, similar to Hermitcraft, but before Hermitcraft. but I don't. A lot of them have moved on to Twitch, and a lot of them I don't really like anymore. I used to really love Good, but yeah, Good, I don't like the way he does things now. Pyro Puncher, used to watch him quite a lot do Minecraft, but not anymore. I think the ones that I still do watch today is Etho's Lab, because you can't beat Etho. It's just great. The way he does his videos is just so down to earth, and so he puts so much effort into them. And he's still got a really big audience all these years later, and I think that's why, because people appreciate that he actually cares about the videos and doesn't just sell out and take it for granted. So Etho's Lab, and I also recently started watching BOO again, because BOO has finally come back. There was about a year where he didn't post anything because of a family. It was an awful thing. I think his daughter died, but yeah, so he had a really long break, and he's finally come back, and it's just it's nice because he's a great builder, and I love the single player world that he plays in, building with BOO. So that's the main two that I usually watch when it comes to Minecraft Let's Plays. Again, I'll be linking all this stuff in the description, although, I mean, there's no point in linking Etho's Lab and BOO, because I'm sure you all know who they are already, because they're much, much bigger YouTubers. But yeah, that's all the questions from Thomas. Thank you very much. On to the last two. This one, again, is from Savage Goose. Oh my goodness. This question is, what do you think of the term Bond girls being banned on the James Bond set? And they're only allowed to use the term, or they're only allowed to be Bond women. Well, funnily enough, I'm recording this just as some more Bond news has come out. The title has been revealed for Bond 25. It's No Time to Die. Very cheesy, but I like it. But yeah, that's not what this is about. Ooh, Bond girls being banned. Well, I don't know if that's true or not. Is it true? It's very. I would take a lot of what the tabloids say with a pinch of salt, because they just like, press. But if it really has been banned, then I can understand why. I don't want to be, and I'm not like anti-women, but the whole Me Too stuff is very much in the public eye still, and I think I also read about this latest Bond film that they've got someone in that makes sure that the women feel comfortable on set and something like that, and that's all good, and that's probably what should have been done many years ago. But the thing I find difficult is that it's like Bond girls is just like the term, and I guess that there's nothing wrong with that changing. And if the actresses themselves don't like the term Bond girls, then that's fine. I mean, it is a bit demeaning, I suppose, just to be like, because you don't get Bond boys, do you? Where are the Bond boys? But I am in two minds. I mean, to be fair, it doesn't really affect me because I'm not on set, so I don't care. But if that means they're going to stop referring to Bond girls in all the marketing and stuff, then so be it. It's not a massive part of the Bond franchise, them being called Bond girls. As long as they're good actresses and are good characters in the film, then that's what matters. So I know a lot of people like to overreact with this, and they like to think, oh no, they're ruining Bond, they're making Bond too PC, and he's not going to be able to, be the womanizing spy that he is. But I think people do overreact a bit, and I think they're not actually going to change the core character of Bond. In fact, I read there's that woman who wrote Fleabag, that really successful TV show, Phoebe something, I forgot what her name is. Anyway, she was employed to sort of do a bit of script writing tweaking, just to sort of freshen up the script, change a bit more, maybe make it a bit more modern, especially with the way Bond treats women. And a lot of people were worried that, oh no, that she's going to make it too anti-men now, anti-Bond. But Phoebe Wallace something, it's coming back to me. Anyway, she actually came out with a really good quote, and it was something like, Bond doesn't have to be nice to women, but the film has to. And that's exactly how it should be. The character of Bond can be a misogynist and be, just sleep around with women and whatever, because that is the character. You can't make every character nice. You've got to have bad characters or people with bad traits. But as long as the film itself doesn't treat the women like that, I think that's fine, because there's that separation. Like, the story can respect the women, and obviously the people on set and everything around it can be like that. But if Bond's a bad guy, then Bond's a bad guy. You know, you can't change that. It's like, it's how I think Bond can't be a woman. And I don't think, this might be a bit controversial, but I don't think Bond could be played by a black person, because that's not how the character was written. And if you're changing that, you know, to bring it into modern standards and be more inclusive and diverse, you're changing the character. Why don't you just make a new spy series with a black main character? You know, why change Bond? It's the same. Why make Bond a woman? Just make a new film franchise with a woman spy. You know, that's my 2 cents. Some people might not agree with that. Some people might really disagree with that. But they're my thoughts. And if you disagree, put so in the comments. Why do you think I'm wrong? Because you know, as long as it's a civil discussion, then I'm up for that. I don't mind it. But yeah, lots of rambling there. I'm sorry if I don't know. I don't know if I answered the question there, but yeah, those are my thoughts. We'll end off with the last one from Crypto137. Oh wow, just in his downtime, I guess Crypto has come to ask a question. And it is, when Destroy All Humans 2020 is released, will you do a Let's Play? Yes, I will. Also, do you think that the remake should have a cloak for the saucer and the ability to holobob animals? Huh. Cloak for the saucer, definitely. I think that's a really useful and fun mechanic. Maybe not fun, but just useful. And ability to holobob animals. Like the cows on Turnip Seed Farm. Yeah, sure. Why not? That's kind of wacky. I like it. I just imagine walking around as a cow in the streets. Yeah. I think so. Sure. Anyway, thank you for the question, Crypto137. And thank you for the question to everyone who did ask one. That was a nice set of questions there. A nice mixed bag of stuff. Like I said at the beginning, if you have your own questions, do leave them in the Google form. You'll find the link in the description. They can be about pretty much anything. They can be about Bond or Simpsons or films or real life or anything is pretty much. Maybe not politics. I don't like to talk about politics just because it's just miserable. And if it's too creepy, then I'm obviously not going to answer it. But yeah, please do leave a question, because I do enjoy rambling away in these videos with some random gameplay in the background. Anyway, that's going to do it for now. I hope you enjoyed, and until next time, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.